Okay, you guys, a lot of you asked me to film a tutorial on this bun. This is it. If you want to see how we got here, keep watching. It is a little bit messier than in my video, but it has the same concept, and honestly, you guys, just play around with it. If you don't like too many pieces here, just hold it, pin it up. But it takes a few tries, but once you get it, you're gonna be obsessed, and you're gonna do it everywhere, day, night, just whenever you have greasy hair. Pop it in like this and you're gonna look flawless. Let's talk hair tutorial. I've never done a hair tutorial before, so I'm a little nervous, but everyone's been requesting me on how I did that bun. And first things first, you're just gonna need flat hair. That's the key to this hairstyle. So if you ever have like greasy hair, honestly, it's the best day to do this like updo. It's kind of like Pamela Anderson inspired, like toss it up and it just like looks good kind of thing. So yeah, let's get right into it. First things first, you are going to need a curling rod. I have this one from Sapphire Studios. I don't know if they still sell this anymore. I've honestly had this since 2016. I'm someone who like finds a holy grail product and I will use it for the rest of my life. Like if I love something, I'm super loyal. So this is something that I literally swear by. It is one of the best curling rods on the market. Mine is broken. I don't know if they still sell this, but if they did, holla at me because I love this curler to die for. So we're gonna use this and we're gonna curl our hair. Okay, so we're gonna separate our hair to top and bottom pieces. The key to this is you don't want it to be too curly, okay? You want it to be wavy, but not curly. So I'm just gonna move my hair up into top and bottom pieces. I honestly have like naturally curly, I wish I had naturally curly hair. I just have naturally straight hair. So anytime I get the chance to like wave my hair or curl my hair, I get so excited. So I'm just gonna take like this much of a piece. Actually, that might be too much because I just want it to be slightly wavy. So maybe like this piece would be good. And then I will toss the rest away. Anyway, toss the rest away, and then we're going to take this strand and I'm just going to curl it away from my face, and I'm not going to keep it on for too long. So we're going to count to like maybe 15 seconds. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. Okay, that's good. This might be too curly, so we're just gonna fan it out. So like super wavy, but not curly, if that makes sense. So this, in my opinion, is too curly. So I'm gonna go back in. And then 1 2 3 4 5. There we go. Definitely too curly for me, but we'll leave that for now. I think I'm gonna take bigger pieces and we'll do that again. I'm gonna leave it for less time than I did last time. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So yeah, this is honestly ideally how you want it. So wavy, not curly, because when you're gonna put it into a bun, I've noticed that like you want like some pieces sticking out, but you don't want it to be like too curly. So we're gonna do that on the rest of our hair and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're looking wavy. Okay, this is what we want. Wavy, not curly. I mean, you could have curly hair. I've done it with curly hair before. I personally like it when it was like my recent versus like extra curly. So I noticed that like the reason why that one looked better to me was because I had one really greasy hair. So the greasier the better. And then 2, I didn't like curl it because like the curls wouldn't stay in my hair for too long, right? Because it's greasy. So the curls didn't stay for too long. And by the time like I was able to put it into a bun, which it took me forever. So keep in mind that when we're doing this hairstyle, it's going to take us forever to get like a bun that we like. So yeah, it took me forever to figure it out, but I liked it better when it was greasier and like less curly. Anyways, we're gonna do that again and again until we get to the top layer. Honestly, I don't have much hair and it doesn't have to be perfect. The only pieces that I would say have to be perfect is like you're gonna have a strand here. You're gonna have 2 strands that need to be perfect at the front, but I'll tell you guys when we get to that. So just thicker strands for less time, just to get it wavy and not curly. You know what I mean? I don't know how I discovered this haircut. I mean hairstyle. I just feel like I look better with my hair up sometimes. So I like to just toss it up there whenever I get the chance to, which is usually rare and when I'm home, apparently. Like, come on. Yeah, notice how it's less curling? That's what we want. Okay, so the strands that you really want to focus on are these 2, because these 2 are going to be important in our bun. So I'm just going to make sure I wave these perfectly. Honestly, these pieces could even be like curly if you wanted to, but they're just important because we're going to use them outside of the bun. And then the front things. Here we go. Perfect. I might have to go back in just to fix that a little bit, but now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. All right, so what you're going to need for this bun is 2 bobby pins, a black hair tie, and a skinny comb. Said skinny comb. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna part your hair from further back here, like so. Actually, I would just go even further because we want more hair out front, like so. That's perfect. Same thing. Perfect, like so. So you're gonna have this part right down here, and you're going to take the back hair and just comb it upwards. This is going to be our bun. I know I look crazy, but trust the process. So this is our bun here. Guys, I'm really terrible at making like hair tutorials because I've never made one. So you might have to slow this down for these steps, but get it to this point. And then I personally like an extremely high ponytail. So I'm going to make sure it's high on my head, and I want it as flat as possible. So I'm going to comb out all of the knots like so. And then using our black hair tie, I'm going to, I wonder if I can show you. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I wonder if I could show it to you this way. So I'm going to take 1, 2, and then I'm going to take my hair out like so. So you're gonna get something like this. It's gonna be messy, but that's exactly what we want. And you basically just need to play around until you get it to like what you like. Okay, we're gonna try that again. So we're gonna take all of the hair that we parted up like so, comb it back, like so. I actually think I want it higher up. And then 1, 2, sweep back to front and knot. So this one is less messier. but it's looking good. So that's kind of what we want. And then I'm gonna leave that for now. I'm gonna fix this part, okay? So we're gonna cut down the center here, like so. Take this strand and I'm going to kind of pin it back here, but I'm gonna do a second loop because it's too long, and we're gonna pin it like this, like that. And you're gonna pin it at the end so it looks like it's coming out from the bun, like so. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. You could even, like, sometimes I take the strands at the back and I'll move it front so that there's like dimension, and then I take the pin and I pin her back like so. And then using your hands, I'm just gonna fan out the bun at the top. And then you just kind of fix it. So I think I would just go and curl some of the strands here and here. Okay, after playing around, I curled a few pieces. This is what it looks like. Honestly, I think this side is a little bit messier. You could clean it up however you want, but that's kind of like the general idea of how I do my bun. And yeah, I am actually really obsessed with this bun, and every time it looks different, but it looks so good. And I feel like it just like complements this makeup look so well. But yeah, it's my first time filming this tutorial, so if I did terrible, please spare me. But yeah, what do we think? Do we like the bun? Was it easy to follow? Do I need to do another one? But yeah, catch me wearing this bun everywhere. Anyways, if you found this tutorial helpful, give me a like, give me some comments down below. I will take constructive feedback. I'm really bad at doing hair tutorials, so I was really nervous to film this, but I appreciate you guys watching, and you know, send me your pictures with this hair and let me know how you like it. Bye.